Buenos días, buenos tardes, y buenos noches, and todos en todo el mundo. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world. And thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I'll be your caster and cameraman for today. And today we have another World Cup round 12. It is going to be Osu against Noskillch Academy. About to get this game live momentarily. We're just a few clicks away. Just actually 2 ready ups. Looks like there's a discussion going if there's a ringer in the mist. I don't know if that's really true or not, but we will see. Welcome everybody coming in. No waiting for this game. We're going to get it live very shortly. No reason to check rosters. Already people are in the game, so place your bets. Have about 4 minutes left. Bet those comments if you want a chance. Yukilicious. Welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. Good to see you. There's not going to be a lot of waiting for this cast. We're about to get into the action very shortly. We're going to be watching the Passifice be played. This is also going to be South America against China. And we are live. And it's going to be Noskillch Academy first with Survivor. The opening attack's going to be a Charger, Jockey, Boomer, and the Smoker. Here they come. The Smoker pole seems to be the only capper that finds anything until the Jockey at the end, including a Charger punch. So all of it stacked on PU. And his teammates will be Muta, Chiros, and Choco Latin. And for Osu, we are going to have Blue Winter, C2. I'm not quite sure who the other player is because I cannot pronounce that. 6:23 a.m. Jeez, that's a heck of a time. I'm trying to figure out where that would be at. That's around Estonia. Like a one time zone off of Estonia, if I remember correctly. But we're going to push inside. They're going to have a tank at 39%, so they're probably going to take this choke point twice. I think they're going to go back, and I can't disagree. This isn't the best place to fight a tank forward with the hittables everywhere, so I'm probably going to go back to the safe room. You're going to be hitting with a 2-2 with a Hunter and Smoker. They're not going to waste any time. The Hunter is going to land. It is not getting clear. The Spinner is going to go in. Smoker is going to not be able to cover in time, and the Spit falls through the filing cabinets, so Coach is safe. Finland? Nice. I believe that's one time zone off of Estonia, if I remember correctly. Pretty close. I almost guessed it. I think you're 6 hours off me, and Estonia's 7. But we're already tank time, and it will be into the hand of the one player, unfortunately, I don't know how to pronounce. My Chinese is terrible. They're going to have a spit block. The tank's not going to be able to get there in time. Charger's going to try to delay. And now they're going to try to jock somebody. And their efforts are futile, as this tank's not going to be able to keep anybody in the room. Survivors are back clean, and he's just going to go get his one toy into play, see if he can get it into a more of a advantageous location. And he's punching it on the side. Nice. I did actually guess it. Get out of here. That's crazy. Let's go. I'm actually learning, too. I'm learning. We have a pre-spawn Hunter. Boomer probably going to sack his first pass 30%. They got to sack this Boomer quickly, but they might be banking on it landing. Or his commit. You can't disagree when it's kind of high ping like this. Boomers aren't terrible. This is a wide open area. And that's going to be at least a 2 boom. Oh my goodness, he's going to roll it in. I don't see any comments. Oh, the comments are coming from the fence over there. They should be able to melt him down. I don't see any from the front, so the comments are already cleaned up. Not going to be a threat. And that card, unfortunately, is out of play. Early pull. He'll take the corner. The ping would be an issue on about being cleared quick enough. Rochelle is out. Oh my gosh, Choco Latin is almost dead. He gets out. His tank has punched everybody once except for Nick. And he's trying to change that. And he does punch everybody once. Oh, the hunter takes the pole guy. He's going to get another punch. The in cap will happen. And the tank will be killed off by Rochelle. Well, the charger, as it fails at the end. Smoker also dies off. So it'll be 2-2 with the hunter and a jockey. Following the tank, we'll see how much damage came out from Osu's tank. It'll dip them down to about 55% bonus. And no LA. I say the same thing, Sage. I thought they would go LA, but they choose to go here.
You guys are pretty good.
Which is very intriguing to me. They chose this one instead. But hey, it's their decision. Under jockey, boomer, spitter. Under will land. That's going to be a pound spit. Can the jockey get there? But the spitter, oh, it does spread. The jockey latches on. Spitter gets a scratch. And more of a spit delay. And Osu sneaks a little bit through. And now a little bit of a backstory on some of the teams here. Osu has been a team that's been playing off and on in the competitive community. Relatively at the top of the skill tree of the world teams. Keeping up there with Corey, Team Goat / Impact. Some of the other teams from around the world as well. And then Noskillch Academy recently finished top 3 in an amateur tournament, now trying to make their way up a different playoff bracket. And they're going to have a hunter be taken by the charge, or the hunter steals the charge guy. Smoker and a boom will die off towards the end. Sack order's great, not a lot of damage value. And this is Noskillch moving up their way up the skill tree. They're doing pretty well. I still think they have a little ways to go to compete with some of the top teams right now. This is a high ping game, so they're going to be tested. Got to play a little bit more cautiously, in my opinion. But they're going to go past the car alarm. They're going to make it. And they have a pretty difficult choke point for the inside. Let's see where the infected are going to spring the trap. And here it goes. They're going to bring it from the back. Hunter finds a target. They'll take the pound spit. No charger landing. And Choco Latin is swimming in the spit. Unfortunately, that will lead to devastating consequences for their health bonus, leading up to even an extra set of pills having to be popped. And that's what happens when it just takes 1 or 2 commons to keep you in that spit. That's it.
Through this park.
Tricap with boom is imminent. There will be no charger. Smoker pull is successful. The jockey can't find a target. Didn't even see the hunter die. As the 2 boom will linger at the end, slow down the survivors a bit, and I do believe that no matter what Osu does, they're going to take another hit. But they're going to eat their pills. They're not going to have the extra points. They just want to walk in with what they got.
Reloading here.
Noskillch is South American, if I remember correctly. I'll double check just to verify, but I'm pretty sure that's where they reside from. And now it's going to be into the safe room, and they're going to go quickly. It's going to be a 2 cap. The charger is successful. The hunter can't land because it got skeeted, and they stack on that damage bonus, knocking him down to 320. And good job by Osu, knocking down that bonus pretty respectively. Now let's see what Osu can do with Survivor. And vice versa. Right, Osu's teammates have returned, so now it's going to be back to action any moment. And Noskillch survives. This is big for them. They managed to make the safe room on Chapter 1. They got the 500 distance plus an additional 320. Holding on to 30% on a relatively high ping game is pretty respectable in my opinion, so I like how they did that. But now you're going to have to perform on your infected side, and Osu is no stranger to playing on high ping. Playing well in home and away games in the past. Before that was a past time in Left 4 Dead. No more home and away games. Thank goodness for that. Not a big fan of that format anymore. I really like the one game neutral. They're baiting us. And here we go. Jockey Charger, Smoker Boomer, opening attack. See what they can do. Rocket in, and they're gonna land the charge. It gets cleared though.
Reloading.
And the one survivor that cannot be named for my lack of language, and they're gonna land a a boomer and a pull in the back, get a little bit more damage, and Noskillch Academy is finding ways to get it through the cracks. Every survivor damage but one, and almost one survivor down to 3 tank punches, which is even more impressive. And spawns are coming up. Bitter was held, so I think they might wait for PU. Now they're going to go early. Hunter gets stuck in the door, sadly, so Noskillch's not going to get much value from this one. They are through.
Reloading.
Now it's going to be a hit on the return. Ooh, these are good spawns. They can get some good value from this. Charger is in. Charger will get the charge bit. Ooh, they're stuck in it.
Ah, hell, man, bitter good.
Oh, this tank is... Oh, he missed the pole. And this tank's just going around for the toy right away to see if he can get it into a survivor's face. And he tries to bank it, and it goes kind of backwards. Unfortunate for Noskillch. Good try, though. I'm pretty impressed on the attempt there. Tank goes in the back. Oh, it's pretty ballsy right here. They're going to take the tank here. Nick is... Oh, my goodness. Oh, he is dead. Blue is swimming with the fishes. Too aggressive. Now it's just the Hunter and this tank. They should be able to 3-man this. Yeah, this tank is pretty much dealt with. I can't believe he's alive. But Blue got a little aggressive there, and he's now swimming with the fishes. So it looks like Noskillch is going to pull in front of one of Asia's best, Osu. Oh my goodness. And they get tri-capped! Oh my goodness! They're going to wipe out! And Noskillch is going to take a humongous lead over the underdogs. Or not the underdogs. The underdogs are going to take the humongous lead over the favorites. I kind of backwards, but wow. Right, Minswag? Wow. That's crazy. And here we go live. On to chapter 2.
Up the stairs.
Osu's going to be down having to dig out of a hole, guys, and see if they could do so. Noskillch with the opportunity to take down one of the world's best from another continent. patience. Osu very patient with their SI. They need to make it work. Oh, they're almost up already. Here they come. They bring the hunter from the back. The charger from the front lands on the pole guy. Charger gets a fist. I don't know about the death order, but they're trying to get some slaps in there. And there's a lot of common chip coming in onto Rochelle and on the Muta. Right. Opening attack is pretty respectable without a fit. Almost 7%. I like it. She's not happy with what happened, so they're trying to bounce back. Fierceness, getting good damage, and the sack order was even good too. I was worried they wouldn't get it. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter. Osu is on top of this.
Reloading.
Very good job. See if they can keep following up this average. Very high right now. 7.5.
In here. Reloading.
Shotgun's outside. The Charger misspawns. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Oh, that Charger really upset with himself. They still really get good damage, though. 72.5% bonus down to 78.6. Osu's firing on all cylinders now. And they need to do so. Oh, Coach gets hit here. He does make the jump. That's very important. Can they get a hit on the guys in the drop? And the Smoker's a little too late. But they're going to try to hit on the outside. Hunter successful. Jockey can't cover. Smoker fails. And alright, that one won't get too much. And that is a clean shutdown there for Noskillch Academy. And it looks like it is going to be tank time.
Maybe there's no zombies down here. Oh, who am I kidding?
Oh, they slowed down. There's way too many commons in this room. They're actually going to take a little bit of damage from it. I think it's just one hit, though. Not as much as I thought.
I'm a reload. Guns here.
2-2 now. This is a good spot for it. Hunter coming from the back. Nope, not going to get it that way. But he will get it that way. There's a little late. No. Unfortunate for Osu. Not able to capitalize on this Charger juking out his survivor. And it will reward Noskillch with just losing 10 damage. And spawning the second tank of the match in the hands of C2. Now survivors are on the run, and there's actually quite a few commons chasing them. Joker pole in the back. Boomer, nothing. Still quite a bit of commons, though. There's at least about 8 right now, but I don't think they're going to be able to be used. He has no support, and he slows down, and this is just going to be his commons. Now done. We'll see the tanks come in any moment. Alright. Happy with what he's got. 70% bonus remaining. Hunter pounce around early. Charger not going to get anything, but he does get him a punch. He gets him a double punch. Hunter lands into a stumble, gets cleared. But he's already got another corner. He misses a punch there. Smoker gets cleared. Now the tank's kind of alone. Maybe he can... one more rock at best. Nope, and maybe a decommit. I don't know. 400 health. Maybe they can sneak a rock out of this. Nope. Oh my goodness. This boomer is huge. I don't know if the tank can help, but here come the cappers. Rock comes out. Not gonna get it. They land on opposite sides. They do manage to clear. Rock fails. And alright, the tank should die now. And he does.
Damn it now.
Oh, Osu will chip away a lot of their health bonus. Not able to solidify a wipe. And all the pills will be consumed shortly. But for a little while longer, he won't have to eat those pills. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Spitter. Close quarter inside hit. Ready to go shortly.
Stop shooting me!
I should have learned to drive a tank or some shit. Reloading!
The Charger not going to get it. Spitter comes through. I don't know what died first or second. I was really close. It might be a quad.
Let's get down these stairs.
And down we go. Up Lego John, welcome to the chat.
Splash fight?
Right now, the underdog Noskillch managed to wipe Osu Chapter 1, and they're doing pretty well on Chapter 2 so far. Couple 100-point lead in their favor. Just making the safe room door without bonus will be very beneficial. Pound spit successful. Charger comes in. And that'll be PU getting in cap.
Where that put you at?
I don't know. Get me up.
All right now, we're back in business.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks.
this here is some bullshit.
As their bonus is almost all DB now. Just a little bit on Shiro's.
Keep moving.
And no more pills for the survivors. Smoker pole, not going to find. The Hunter does land. Boomer does find a target a little late, though. But I think it was intended. They wanted a death order more than anything. Bonus still seeps down, but not by a lot. 281 bonus remaining. And now it's going to come down to the tunnel. And very fortunate for the survivors. I don't think the slowness of Muta being in the tunnel is going to really
Yay! Back in the water.
change the amount of times they're going to get attacked. So
Reloading. Keep moving.
down the tunnel they go. Here we go, guys. 281 bonus. How much can Noskillch kill or keep? I mean, with Osu's last chance for damage. And we're gonna get a pounce. Interesting. Not a whole heck of a lot of value, but they do dip it under 200. They don't try to pounce spit or anything. They just knowing caps. That'll allow them to go up. One more hit maybe on stragglers. Shouldn't get a whole bunch. And for Noskillch, you got to be happy. You have a 100-point lead after map 1, and you're going to make safe room with a couple points of bonus. Not a lot. And they're going to sneak some of this damage away. Look at that. Down to 120 something. Down to 110. Only 106. And they're only going to get 104. Wow. 240 to 104. Unfortunate. Nice. Happy to see Mr. Shine eating and watching Left 4 Dead. Doesn't get much better than that, my friend. I remember the time. I used to love knowing there was a new match on one of the streamers' streams, whether it was Vanille, Kiss Me, any of them.
Reload.
Right.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Good times. And now I'm the one doing the casting for those that want to do that. And this is the best seat in the game from where I got it. And it's an honor to cast to you guys. And let's get this first hit along the way. Hunter's going to be ready to pounce whenever. From the back they go. The Charger will land. The Smoker will land. And most of the damage value will be from the Smoker. And again, Noskillch is going to come out top as far as damage value. Very impressive. Now Osu is going to see how they're going to have to do with their survivor side against this tank.
We can climb in through the window.
They have points to make up. It's quite a bit, guys. Currently, right now, they're down 1,300.
Reload.
Inside they go to the Red Bar Cafe, Flight Cafe. They were not able to hit on the outside, so they'll take it on the inside. And this is a good hit no matter what. Really favorable for all the specials. Be able to walk right in.
Look.
It's going to be tough for Osu to negate all of this damage. Alright. Noskillch being patient. Charger comes up. Oh my goodness, double charge in the spit! Oh my goodness, Noskillch is putting the pressure on Osu. 2 hits down to 77.1.
That's better.
Osu getting caught with their pants down. And Noskillch holding those spawns for the inside seem to be very beneficial.
The toys in the club.
Smoker pole breaks on a tongue. We're able to shoot him down about 30 health. The rest of the SI have not gone yet. And it looks like a retreat to the inside.
I'm reloading.
Crowbar.
And that hunter was ballsy. Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, they do get the charger in the back though. The distraction was enough. I was gonna say the hunter probably has no chance, but everything else worked out pretty well. So they're gonna spawn tank with about 73% of the bonus left, and Noskillch is gonna be doing a little bit better as far as damage output. But it's gonna come down to tank play. There's a cheeky boomer trying to get the survivors. Pretty predictable, gets blasted through the wall, doesn't get anybody. And I don't think the jockey and the hunter will be able to leave the survivors inside so the tank can catch up with them, so they just run out. Probably just get a little damage on the back end, and the jockey does, not the hunter. And they'll drop down to 69.3. Alright, Noskillch. They have the chance to keep this almost even on this chapter. It's gonna come down to what they could do with this big tank. Right now there's an 800-point difference, and if Osu would keep it, they'd have a slight lead. Oh my goodness, what a charge! You'll get the rock, and we miss the rock. We'll get the punch though. Boomer lands, stumbles everybody. The tank gets a punch onto Rochelle, that's an in cap. He's down to 27.33. There's a pole. He goes in, gets a punch on a Winter. Oh my goodness, he gets another punch on a Winter. He doesn't get him in cap, but he'll be able to pop his pills, but he doesn't. Oh my goodness, he has so much faith on these two survivors. And this tank has so much health. And they are going to wipe out again. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Osu gets wiped again by Noskillch hero charger. I'm flabbergasted. And here we go on to this next chapter, and Osu really needs to now get 2 wipes on the Noskillch Academy for just a sliver of hope to try to get back into this. I am very shocked at the outcome and very impressed by Noskillch starting to make themselves known. See if they can finish it off and finish strong with this survivor play. And there's a smoker pull. And nice tri-cap. Beautifully done. And that is a great follow-up by Osu. The tri-cap was beautiful. I can't not stress that. Almost 15% without a spitter is beautiful, guys. And alright. So Osu said we're not giving up yet. Noskillch said you might have done damage, but we still have the lead. We're going to push. Gotta kill us. They can make it happen. 2-2 though, due to the sack order. if they want to go fast here. Charger not in position. Neither is the Jockey. Jockey goes kind of premature. Here goes the Charger. Oh my goodness, they'll get the charge spit. That was close to a death charge. He's going to have to run out of the spit, go around the long way, and still following up damage, keeping the average above double digits. Still getting a couple of dings onto Bill. They might even be able to hit on the fire. They go for the fire fence. They got a smoker. Is the smoker looking for it? Yes, they are. No, they're not. Okay, they changed their mind. They don't go for the fire.
So this whole
It's tank
war
time.
situation,
They have a quad
I think
too.
that's
They actually gonna go for the quad.
so dead.
He opens the door. The tank is no longer protected. And he's going to get cornered very quickly. And he's already down. Oh my goodness, this is another corner. This is going to be an in cap. 1 punch. 2 punch. 1 more for the down. But he gets stuck. He gets a turn punch though. It's beautiful. There is a down survivor. He is almost dead. And what looked like a fantastic commit, they are going to melt this tank down, and Winter is going to die. What a great focus. Oh my gosh, his car! He lands it on him! No way! But he's not going to be able to solidify the death. Unless it bounces. No, it will not. And they can't stop it, and Shiro's will just survive. Osu almost pulls it off. They do a great job on damage, though. You can't deny that. Look at that, 40% remaining. And Winter is going to have to try to play Rock Tank as long as he can. And it's going to be hard to get any value with a tank so little HP. I think the Osu's more so just worried about sacking here. And okay, maybe not. Charger's now dead. Get a little bit more damage. And here goes the AI tank. He's going to bring up the rear. Gotta be careful. Alright, he is dead now. I was about to say, gotta be a little careful there. Noskillch manages to clinch it and survive, but here they go. Smoker, nice skeet coming out. Fit onto what they could, and the clears are quick, and Noskillch still 320 bonus remaining. And I don't know if Osu can bounce back from this. It might be too late, guys. Ooh, and they just find pills for Muta. This is gonna keep them fast. I think Osu's gonna go down even more points due to the bonus. Hunter looks ready to go. Smoker looks ready to go. There goes the Smoker. It misses. Charger drops in. Charger will land. Does get the slam off. Boomer tries for the quad proxy. Does get a pull for the Smoker, but it is cleaned up pretty quick. Smoker pulls on the green survivor. Can't get any damage though and dies off at the end. So Tricap with Spit coming in with 258 remaining in the scoreboard tank for Noskillch Academy. And Muta is again slow. They could possibly get an in cap. And they go a little early. Hunter will land. Charger gets a double, and he's in the spit. It's going to be another in cap. Almost another in cap on top of that to Lewis. And if they down Lewis, it's going to be more damage bonus. Well, either way, it's the same amount. And he eats the pill, so they lose to 25 regardless. And they'll get one more chance. 159 points remaining. There it goes. Charger melted. Smoker could not find anything, and no damage comes out. They'll walk in with 158 or 6.
Lock the door. Nice job.
It'll up it to 160. It rounds up, and that'll be a 3-chapter score of Passifice, 2184. Oh man. The question is, can Osu still do it? Can Osu still climb back in this? And here's the action. Osu needing a humongous bonus. They walked in with the perfect score of 1600. That wouldn't even be enough to claim the lead. It would bring them back within about 180 points. That it will do. But the infected don't want to let that happen. They also fall for the same thing, the pull forward, but the Charger misses. They'll get respectable damage still from the Smoker and the Boomer combo, but the Charger and the other can't find a target. Except for a 1 damage Hunter clear.
Reloading. Watch out. Reloading.
Reloading.
They're ready to go. Hunter from the other side. Jockey comes in. Hunter pounds and gets stuck in the tree. Charger finds the target. The clears are quick, but the spit spreads up the dumpster onto C2. And they find really great value with the follow-up hit, knocking them down below 90% bonus total. And now it's going to be protect tank time. See what Noskillch is going to muster up here as a plan to protect their tank.
Reloading.
I have a tri-cap with a boom.
Reloading.
Get ready. Let's set a trap for this son of a bitch.
Charger!
Charger misses. Osu does not protect. And they're going to put some pressure on the Muta. Now they got a tank in there. They light him up. Ooh, Osu with the aggression, not able to have protection for Muta. They melt him down to 4,200. That's a good car, though. It's going to be in between the boat and a bottle of bricks. Pile of bricks, I guess it would be actually called, not a bottle, but... And he's going to roll in with this one boom. And there's his pole. And Osu doesn't get hit by the car, but he splits them up. Car bounces backwards. Osu got to be careful. Not able to get it, just splitting them 2 and 2. Bounces the car out of play. The Smoker lands. And they don't cover it. Oh no, the Charger can't cover. And they're going to take so much damage from this. Unfortunate for Osu. They couldn't win their 1v1s. There's an end cap. Muta is on the rooftop.
Most of this blood ain't mine.
And Osu looks like they'll make up points, but not a lot.
Thank you.
They took so much damage.
Not feeling too hot.
And they know that that tank's almost dead, so they're not going to respect it. They're going to go-go. And Muta probably just jump in the water. Oh, he's going to burn him to death. They'll kill the Boomer. As the Jockey goes in, Jockey's killed off. Smoker goes in, Smoker is killed off. Muta killing the tank the slow way. I think he realizes, and he's going to try to jump it in the water. But either way, we'll keep with the survivors here. 628 bonus. This is almost 500 points made up. I mean, if they can do this, this isn't bad. Still a couple of seconds out from Muta. No idea where this tank is going to be at, by the way. But they do have a tri-cap with boom. Try to find a spawn, but no go. Noskillch just trying to figure out what's the best strategy. Here they come. The charger comes in, does land. Nice boomer, the jockey. No reset. Alright. They do get quad boom, but they'll be able to push. And the tank gets stuck too. Oh, that's unfortunate. What is he doing? Okay. He's going to chill there. The safe room is right within their grasps, and they're going to be able to go right in. But they slow down. And in the safe room they go, and Noskillch will allow Osu to make up some points. Is that about 400? You're right. If he wins the 1v1 on that hunter, they probably get an extra 200 points, 250 points, if that hunter doesn't land. But Noskillch stays alive. They give a chance. I mean, not Noskillch. Osu stays alive. They also have Chapter 5.
Let me see. Taki, I love you. Goodbye.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
I interned in Tokyo.
Bullshit. Say Bill's an idiot in Japanese.
Bill-san, baka desu.
Nice.
Thank you for the sub, the not so science guy. Thank you. Thank you very much, my friend. I greatly appreciate you. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. I think it might be too much for Osu. That tank is terrible. That's probably one of the worst tanks to play. And they're going to get pound spit right from the gate. No boomer stumble in the death spit, though, but that was not bad opening shot. Thought it would do more damage than that, but they get 17 on the board. Quickly go in, and no hesitation from Noskillch. A go-go.
Reloading. Reloading.
Slow down a little bit. Osu is going to take a hit probably on the transition inside the factory building.
Hunter.
They're going to attack on the back guy, and they're going to get him. But they're not able to get the spit in the right area. But Hunter gets a little bit of value, not just the usual one tick. Still, Noskillch looking healthy at 91.1. They are out.
Reloading.
Coming up past the car alarm and halfway through the map.
Reloading.
No threat of the car alarm being sprung. And wow, what aggression. Nice boomer spawn. The charger can't win. There's the smoker pull. Jockey grabs him, and they're able to get the clear. He will suffer for it a little bit. Francis. Chocolate Latin. All the way down to 62 health. As they take the turn. Here, I don't know if they're going to be in time for this hit. They need to go quickly, and they want to go. Hunter's ready. Oh, it stumbles the Hunter. The Charger's late. They still get the charge spit. Yes, they will. The Hunter gets stuck. He keeps them in it. And he goes through it the long way, so they'll get the max value of that. And man, I mean, they're getting damage through, but they really need to hurt them more. Right now, the point delta is over 1,100. Favor for the underdog, Noskillch Academy. I didn't even get to see what the betting odds are. Oh, the boomer fails. And the question is, do they rush this with 3? Only 3 cappers up. They might.
Shut up, you stupid pros.
And Noskillch chooses to play it safe.
Behind you.
There they go. Booker pull down on the wrong side for the Charger. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Charger will go for a despawn with the smoker. So this hill can still be a threat. Gotta be careful, the survivors. I don't know if they're gonna get the despawns fast enough. Yes, they do. But it's only 2 infected. I don't think it's a good plan to try, but they're gonna try. But they try alone. Osu not with the best plan there. Trying to do the best they could.
We got stuff in the hole.
And this is where the tank will be fought. And this is what I mean. This is a very tough tank to get damage on. They try to get a spit. Oh, they get him stumbled in it. Not bad at all. Noskillch running through it. And here we go. This may well be the final tank of this tournament match for Osu into the hands of, I believe, Blue, right? Yeah, Blue will have the tank. I think he should just go. He's got commons everywhere. Oh, they want to land this boomer. This boomer could be huge. Nope, he just finds a sack. They find him. And they're scared to push. Because all it takes is a smoker pull to delay, and that's a dead survivor.
Try the shotgun.
And Noskillch not coming out. Oh my goodness. He gets rage. Choco Latin eats the rock. And they're going to back off with that. Oh no, this smoker isn't going to do anything now. Nice punch. He gets a punch somehow. Charger misses and the jockey misses. He gets a double. His support got him an alley-oop, but man, I think he could have got so much more value from this. He'll get one more punch, I think that's it. And an in cap. And he is dead, but really good job on Osu getting value, in my opinion.
1 second. I'll get you back on your feet.
Man, if either one of his support lands on the other side, that would have been devastating.
This hurts.
Shout out to Shag. $414 bonus remaining. Boomer coming in. And the Hunter Winter gets skeeted. I think the spitter will respawn, and they'll try one more time at the safe room door with whatever it gives them. Spitter's got a despawn, though. You're not going to be able to walk that in. Tricap spit, safe room door, smoker pull. Oh, they're really okay. The spitter gets in there. The charger gets melted, though. They'll get some free spit. But I think 348 bonus is still too much for Osu.
Quit pissing around and get in here. Nice.
All right. This chapter is worth what? 500? No, 600 distance.
Hunter, hear it?
Hunter gets skeeted. It fails anyways, but Smoker Pull gets them some damage, and they actually get more damage out than Osu did. Okay.
Reloading.
Weapons over here. Reloading.
Reloading.
Alright, Osu's able to navigate through the open area. They have a lot of commons behind them, but I don't know if that's really going to make them slow down. And yes, it will, because they know they can't rush this choke point. Infected are in position. They need to bait it, so they'll wait out all these commons before the push.
I'm reloading.
And in order to even this game up, guys, they need 1100 bonus. That's just to even it up.
Nice.
Can they? Here comes the charger. They're gonna land the hunter, and they get the pound spit, and that is not good. Down to 1187. Winter will suffer. Luckily for Winter, they'll find some pills to double him up. He really needed that. That'll be beneficial for the tank command, especially if the tank picks him. It'll benefit the survivors the most.
Reloading.
Shout out to Norway. Charger rockets in. He lands, but they get the car alarm off, but I don't think it really matters. And they finally kill the smoker, and the commons are starting to get some slaps through, so now I don't think Osu can no longer take the lead. Best they could do is even the game. All the commons will be running from the back so they can run through. And shout out to Norway for friends only. And yeah, sure, when this is over. You better not be lying either. There should be 7 waiting for me to get in there. I'll be ready, Norway. And will they hit on this transition over? And the charger walks it through. The charger misses. Jockey does not win, but Survivor runs through the spit. Common just got launched into who knows where. Better not lie. But I'll look at the Discord, Norway. And here we go. It's now time to take the hill. And I think Osu's got to walk in with like 700 bonus to push a finale. No, I don't even think that's enough. I think they need like, I don't know, it's tough. They walk in with 1,000 bonus, they'll be down 130. 3 of 8 for real? Okay, I thought so. But I'm bad now. I don't play anymore, so I'm like really bad. Think up the place. And they're just gonna sack for a good hill on the or a good hit on the hill. Let's say good hill on the hit.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Watch out!
Look out.
They're gonna retreat back for ammo. Alright, while they do that, let's see what they have on the back of the boat.
Ammo here.
Nothing on the back of the boat, okay. I haven't played Left 4 Dead last year. But here we go. It's time for them to take the hill. And this hit's going to say it all. Osu taking this very wide and slow. Here they come. Under shutdown, smoker pull.
Watch out!
Charger melted. And no free spit. Osu is going to stay in this. It's going to come down to this tank fight. If they can take this tank as a no-hitter, the big if, they are absolutely in this game.
Weapons here. Run to the bow.
Alright, guys. Tank time it is.
Reloading.
Special infected are really patient here. I think they want to protect the tank instead of send everything in. And the jockey gets a scratch, which is nice. This is going to allow the tank to push forward a little bit, maybe. Osu got to be careful. You don't want to get boomed.
Got him.
And it's just a one boom. And the smoker's shut down too. Now, Osu cannot push this tank. But they could definitely light him up on the on when he commits. Oh, that rock was close. Here he comes. This is his commit. They have no smoker either. It's all guns on infected. No smoker pull. No boomer. Hunter's coming in. Oh, the hunter lands. He gets a corner. He'll get one punch. Not close enough to follow up, though. The charger can grab him. The jockey lands. The tank gets another punch. He drops in. He misses. I think this is all he gets. Oh, the survivor gets stuck. Oh, no. And the only good thing is that was a survivor on the Tempel. So it will benefit them as far as how much damage will be remaining. So I think the best situation here is they're down 450. Let's see. 730 points. That's about 450. I don't know if that's enough to call a finale, guys. The finale's only worth 700 distance, and there's 3 tanks. And on a high ping game, that's just not the most easiest thing to do. But if this is a loser bracket match, I think you gotta try. They'll have a spit hit with no charger. And no boom. It's amazing getting stuck on that took them from 890 down to 730. So it's 180 point, almost 180 point swing. It looks like Noskillch gonna wait a little bit. Smoker pole fails. Jockey not gonna work. Smoker and jockey connect though. And they'll get him down to 688. And I don't know, Osu, how are they gonna feel?
Watch out.
Safe house.
I think that might be too much. We might just see GG. Oh, he calls it. They won Chapter 5. Let's go. 31-32, 27-31. See you in a minute, and I'll do that point delta difference. See what the differential will be.
Are you joking?
No, man.
The
it's a
difference is
medical
401.
condition. Just my goddamn luck.
That is incredible. 401. I don't know, Osu. That's going to be tough, guys.
Punk Island.
Dumbass.
They have to survive all tanks.
Punk ass island, bitch. You better watch yourself.
Here we go. It'll take 5 to determine a winner of this match. And we're going to see up to 7 tanks played in this game. We've seen 4. Possibility of 3 more on this map. And here come the spawns. The jockey comes in. Man, was that... Did they even have a hunter? I don't even know what the other spawn was. It just died. Osu, no damage. And they'll get a little bit of free spit damage, but I don't know the sack order. Is that quad?
Starting these generators is going to alert the horde.
Reloading.
Look out!
Watch out.
That is a quad, and they might just stay inside for this. Alright, it might be hard to land it in here, but it is possible. Alright, see if Osu can make a miracle happen. Quad imminent. They're in the door. The smoker will land. The hunter is late, and no, not even any value whatsoever. Quad is not the way to go on this finale. And a 2-2 will be coming in soon, and Noskillch Academy will thwart that quad.
Weapon over here.
2-2 with the charger and the jockey. And wow, that tank spawned up so fast. First tank of the finale, or 5th tank of the match, more like it, in the hands of Winter. And the question is, how much of a hero does this tank have to play? How many hitables will it take? And it looks like it's going to be everything on this tank. He's bringing 3 in minimum. Boomer grabs 1. That's a decent car. Also a good dumpster. Oh my goodness! It's kind of in play up there. There's another dumpster that is in play. That's wild. He's going to go get this car. He's going to have everything, but the only problem, he's not going to have a lot of health. He's already down to 4,000 and change. And he sees his problem. He has to leave it. Winter will suffer 1,500 for this tie, for this dumpster. And he gets a punch. Another punch. Not going to get the wipe that he needed, but they'll get a couple more damage. And they're going to survive.
Reloading. No.
Everyone ready to start this one?
Reloading.
One more.
Alright, now this means Osu needs bonus. And right now it's 19 bonus. And it'll keep crawling higher and higher by every point. 27 bonus will now be needed. No value, unfortunately, for Osu. Really hard. And that tank spawned again very quickly.
Weapons here.
Now this tank is going to have a lot more of a difficult time. He doesn't have as many toys. 4 of them were used. He has 1 all the way back here, but he's got to really go get it. It doesn't look like that's going to be in the agenda. And they land a tri-cap. What a hit coming out from Osu, but the tank cannot get his rock in. Now the LOS will commence.
Go ahead and take this. Thanks.
Osu trying desperately to hold on to Rage here, and it's difficult. They go fast. Hunter can't find a target, neither can the Charger. The rock fails. Boom doesn't. And if the Boom's the only thing successful, there's not a lot of value for Osu. And here he goes. He's in. He's above them. Doesn't get the rock, but he can have his commit, and he's late on it. But gets his first punch. Another punch. Smoker goes early, though. There's one more, and the down happens. The jockey pulls. Okay. Osu. The tank's going to be able to get out. And he gets a second in cap. Oh, my goodness. He can guard these. No, he can't. There will be an in cap. He does get the rock, though.
Help! How do I look?
No rock there, and all the pickups happen. I think they had to bank everything on those last two there. And now Osu just looks like they're trying to hope that they can wipe with the next tank now. It's going to be hard with this 1874 health remaining. It can be done, but man, do they got to get this tank some damage. They're not able to get it, but they get him a nice frothy boom. And they land him some cappers. There's the rock stumble, but he fails. Oh no, Osu's tank needs to desperately land this rock on a boom guy. They're not going to get it, but he has free rage. They desperately need ammo. He's not going to get that rock. 25% frustration. Still 1,000 health. He's transitioning to follow. He'll lose a little bit of that rage here. Hunter ready to go. Hunter goes too fast. They got to hit together. And now their spawns are already down, leaving the tank alone. Still no rock, and they should be able to get inside, and this tank is AI. No, it is not. They are pushing him. You'll keep it a couple more seconds. And okay, now it'll go AI. And the points have continued to go up. I mean, they only have a 700 health tank. You're probably not going to do anything at all. They don't want to hit this button just in case. And the points go up to 420. But now the bonus that they need is raising close to 200. That's hard, guys. It's not easy holding on to 200 bonus. I think Osu is too much for them here. Charger gets a punch. Free spit goes out. Tank is rolling his way in. Pull into the spit. There's a survivor pulled. There's a car out. Survivor gets in capped. And now we can just play guard the survivor with still 5k, and they will probably wipe out. I think 3 tanks are too much. It'll take all 7 tanks for them to kill him. Or all 3 tanks on the finale to kill him. One boom will land. And they're just going to try to play this long. And they're going to kill this one survivor. Car coming in. Oh my goodness, they're so lucky. Bank shot. Almost gets Francis. Tank's got to be careful. He'll get the in cap. And that will solidify the wipe. But they are going to need to have bonus. Find out what that number is real quick. 889 is the total they need, so 189 bonus. Alright, Osu. You've clawed your way back into this. You've managed to wipe Noskillch Academy 2 times and win bonus on the last 2 chapters to get yourself into this position. You're still going to need bonus. Yeah, they take the opening attack with a hunter and a jockey. And they're going to get the pound spit, and it's not cleaned quick. They're going to get a couple of percentages in there and stumble them back into the spit, and that 10% opening attack is unacceptable. And a very rocky start for Osu. That is rough.
I just know starting these generators isn't going to be quiet.
Reloading.
Alright, ammo grab over to this pretty standard area to fight this. Might go inside. They got a quad to deal with. Into the back of the pickup truck, maybe? No, and they all kind of take the same target. And really no value. Nice shutdown from Osu. Good job there. They needed a hard bounce back after taking so much damage from the opening hit. But still. About 4% seeps through. A little less, actually.
Reloading.
Jockey will get a scratch, and this tank is in a terrible spot. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Osu, gotta be careful. This tank is on his way in. Ease in, boys. It is tank time. Osu are scattering like flies. And they're going to get hit once. The hunter's gonna land, and this looks like the beginning of the end for Osu. As the tank switch targets, he's still very, very healthy. And he has a chance to grind out. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And he's getting doubles. And that should end it. I don't know how they have not lost more health than they already have. This is insanity. I don't know how Osu hasn't died, but somehow they're going to live through this tank. But I don't think they have a shot.
Alright, I think that's it.
Yeah, they probably have no shot at this whatsoever. They have to go far for the next event to be held off.
Damn it, I am seriously foobar.
602 bonus remaining, and they lost over 60% before the first tank was, before the second tank is spawned, guys.
Everyone ready to start this one?
It's grim, but it's not over. There's still a gleam at the end of the tunnel for Osu. Holding their positions tight here. Still waiting for She-Rose for a full attack. Hunter is shut down. Charger lands, which is completely unacceptable. Smoker pulls him out of the spit. Okay, so that benefits Osu, but they still lose way too much health. That's 100 damage. Osu will try so hard, but unfortunately for the end, and for them in the end, I don't think it'll really matter. And the tank has a more favorable spawn this time, but it kind of worked out for him at the end because of that boomer. And I'm not worried about Osu surviving this tank. I'm worried about what Osu's going to do in the next one. You happy with the bleed? They're gonna go in for damage. The rock won't land. They will get it in cap. Jockey will land too, and the rock will come out. Now this survivor needs to drop down and they need to LOS hard.
Come on, kid, shake it off. Let's get moving.
And the tank is above them. Got to be careful.
This is really starting to hurt.
All right, down 1,000.
Weapons here.
Oh, that smoker! What aggression from Francis, man! And he suffers another 1,000. Comes the rock. They get it, and this tank's gonna have to go in without everybody.
Really hurt.
I'm not gonna make it.
He's going for toys. Car's in. Oh my goodness.
Tank.
Osu almost eats that. He gets a nice long arm punch. And unless they got pills, that is it. We'll get an in cap. And the tank does die, but Osu does not have enough delta.
Oh god, this looks bad. But I
Wait,
can
700
control
distance, not 600.
moving again.
Wait a minute. I think I was off by 100 points. No, I don't think it matters. I think it's still not enough. I think it was 89, not 189, but I don't think it still matters.
I'm really hurt,
doesn't it?
guys.
I don't.
If there's pills there,
Hell with
One
this.
more.
Here.
they need to hold them. And no, they don't. They will fall a little bit short, but man, what an attempt to make a comeback. Charger bullying one survivor, another one's pulled into the spit. I didn't know which one to watch there.
Don't last much longer.
And that is the bonus, now exhausted completely. And an instant tank spawn. Osu has 2 survivors, 1 punch. And they get him down 2,000, which is actually pretty respectable. Jockey gets the other one. Oh, he kills the hunter. Wait a minute. Oh, he eats the rock, though, and the boom does land. The GGs are out. And that is going to be Noskillch Academy getting the upset victory over Osu with a campaign score of 36-20 to 32-07. GGs.